Okay, now the thing that I'd like to do is see if I can play music and the music will show up too. Right? Right. Let's go with some Simone and Garfunkel. 1, 2, 7, 90. Oh, hold up. Wait a second. That's gonna be the siren for the weather thing. That's gonna be my cue to turn on the TV. As soon as I find the clicker. Oh boy, it's getting loud.
$174 million on one of the world's most beautiful and prominent.
Okay.
Regular mode now. It's Hollis, Arkansas. If you live in Hollis, you are certainly in line. Hollis, Arkansas, please take cover. A lot of schools letting out about 3:30 or so. Let's hope that either the schools were able to hold on to the kids or maybe they got home. If you live in Cherry Hill, you're going to be in the path of this storm. And once again, you can see the hook signature. We talked about a hook echo. Well, this is certainly classic. You can see the inflow here, the outflow. A new warning has been posted. It's going to just clip the extreme western part of Saline County and move over into Perry County. Perryville, I would go ahead and prepare to take cover from this particular storm. Now, you're worried about the cell just to your southwest. As a matter of fact, very slowly if you live in Jessieville or even Hot Springs Village, don't let your guard down. Hollis, Perry Pizza Schools, Tulsa, Arkansas, make sure that you have your safe place. So I want to go over to Polk County. We haven't spent a lot of time there. I haven't heard anything new from Polk County in terms of a touchdown. But we certainly do see a very impressive cell in Montgomery County, and here's that tornado warning for Polk County right over the top of Mena. And that cell is moving right through Mena as we speak, but we have not heard any confirmation of a tornado with this particular cell.
Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm taking a clip.
Well, if we can't, if we may be a little out of range, but we can go ahead and flip it over.
Radar,
see what's
not the radar, but the, I don't know, weather thing.
If we have a tornado, it's going to be somewhere to southwest of Mena, that general area.
And
fairly easy to pick up the one
channel 11
in Perry County here.
dash
one
2
is now
THV2
270 in Central Garland County, Hot Springs, Lake Hamilton. Folks
and
are
posting
out of
a
the woods. You
picture.
might be experiencing some very heavy
Plus,
rain or
I'm looking
even
for
some,
the
some
thing.
wind. But this is probably the strongest rotation that is now lifting into southern Perry County.
Watches and warnings, that's what I want.
Jessieville, you're out of the way of this cell, but this one, if it takes a very similar track, to be very close
Statement.
to it. So
I'm looking for the
double
statement.
whammy there in Garland County. Go ahead and you can take it from here, Sarah. I'm going to update something real quick.
Starting off here,
There's no statement?
You in Garland County got an extended tornado warning. We'll get the latest information on that.
The one that is lifting to the west of Hot Springs, northwest of Hot Springs, Mountain Pine.
Garland County extended tornado warning. It's coming.
Moving toward the Nimrod area.
It's coming into West Saline County. It appears to be going
south of Highway 3
towards the top of the county. It's probably going to go through Hot Springs Village.
In that general vicinity of Perry County, Highway 314 and 7. Very strong rotation with this cell. It's lifting to the northeast and could affect Nimrod down the road here within the next, let's say within the next 30 minutes.
Currently
or so.
in Saline County, we have a tornado watch.
If we have any new information we can pass along, we have how many, Michael, was it? It was a little over 700 folks without power. 700 in Mount Ida without power. So that cell in Odin produced some straight line wind damage that had a tornado near Odin.
That is for extreme northwestern Saline County, actually.
Straight line wind damage near Mount Ida. 700 folks plus without power. 2 tornadic cells. I have not heard if we've had confirmation of a touchdown in Perry County, but this one that is near Nimrod, Arkansas, is lifting to the northeast.
Where's memory?
And we're getting some new information that we'll pass along to you. Please make sure that you have your safe place ready to go. This is mainly for western Garland County, Hot Springs and Hot Springs Village. The storm is
Springs Village,
to your
that's
west,
you.
and you're probably going to see very heavy rain and some wind.
Okay.
It's the cell just to the north here. You can see that influence out right here. That is indicating we could have some rotation as well.
I'm going to turn on the storm track really quick. I want to see what it's showing you. Certainly seeing some rotation.
Okay, so we have some video from Pine Ridge right there, okay? Right in this general vicinity is where we're finding the possibility of a tornado. Thank you for sending this photo in. We do have storm chasers and some folks out here that are professionals that will chase storm storms. Craig, did you have something new that you wanted to pass along?
Well, we've got Tommy Jackson on the phone. He's with Arkansas Department of Emergency Management, and we want to talk about Odin real quick. Tommy, are you there?
No, sir. I am at our at the state's emergency operations center here in North Little Rock, but we're in contact.
What can you tell us about Odin? What's happened there?
Yes, sir. What I can tell you, Craig, is that there is at least one home destroyed in just west of Odin.
Odin.
I'm not sure. I don't have a
It's
specific
close to Mount
road.
Ida.
There are injuries. It's a fluid situation, of course, and I think hampering this to an extent, at least one of the roads in that area has been or perhaps remains blocked
Sending
due to
out the notice right now.
But
All members.
It's still a fluid situation, of course, and we would urge anybody in that area
Send it to Twitter and Facebook.
remain sheltered as long as there is severe weather in the area, and certainly they do not need any sightseers while the operation is still going on.
Is that the only one you've got from your command center?
It is at this time. We do show a county road west of, I believe, west of Mena has been blocked by a falling tree, and then further up north in Baxter County, I think a tree fell on a home. So it's kind of scattered, and reports are just coming in, and I think from what Ed and your folks are saying, it's still a dangerous situation out there, so we urge people to be careful.
All right, Tommy, thank you. We've also had, by the way, reports. We looked on the Energy website. There are a number of power outages, primarily west of Mount Ida and in that area, in Garland County, Montgomery County, I believe. But anyway, we will call you back, and thank you again, Tommy. I know how busy you all are. Appreciate it. To reiterate once again, you guys, the home was west of Odin. There are injuries involved, roads blocked there, and there is another road blocked west of Mena, I believe you said. And so we have had something happen with the storm that we keep showing. So
We have a power outage map too as well. I think we want to show the
okay, there it is.
Power outage.
It's Odin, Arkansas. Odin, we did have a confirmed tornado.
Probably.
But we didn't have power outages there. Siren.
Looking at the power
Thank you very much.
outages.
It was more than likely the cell. This is a cell here north of Mount Ida that may have caused some damage. Odin, and also a cell down around Amity in northern Clark County. We had a confirmed report, and police on their way to Amity here in Clark County. Elisa is on her way. I'm sorry, Elisa is on her way to Amity, Arkansas. Back to focus here in Perry County. You're under a tornado warning. If you live in Ola, you will want to take cover. Mike, if you wouldn't mind, let's go ahead and I want to show you guys something at home. Whenever we talk about shear, we talk about wind. If we take a look at live view radar, I have our velocity mode up in very strong rotation now in Garland County. This is to the west-northwest of Hot Springs. And the blue track that you see is wind shear. This is where we find the strongest rotation of these storms. And almost identical, just to the north and west.
Okay, as of right now, we have 229 power customers affected in
270. It is now located
where
up
the heck
around
is that?
Highway 7, where Highway 7 intersects close to 314. If you live in that area,
Garland
Perry
County.
you very well could have a tornado. So that's what we look at. We look at
Okay.
winds, velocity range winds, which show us winds blowing toward, winds blowing away from radar, and that's where we can tell rotation is happening.
18 customers
We go
near
back to
Royal,
Sarah's radar now
Arkansas.
and show you that we do have warnings that are in effect here. Is Garland County, and this box extending into Perry County, Garland County till 445.
Okay.
If you live anywhere in this red octagon, you could be affected. I think this is primarily going to be a cell that lifts to the west of Hot Springs Village. Right now it looks like it, but this could be recycling. It looks like another end of the cell is beginning to curve out, beginning to hook out another inflow area. Sometimes these storms will will produce a tornado and then cycle and then produce another one. So we're going to keep an eye on this. To the north, it looks as if the energy has been taken away from the severe thunderstorm that could have produced a tornado in Perry County. Why don't we bring this one down into focus and find out who's going to be affected by the one in northern Perry County. I think Sarah's got something for us.
At 4:13, National Weather Service just issued another bulletin, basically, for a tornado warning in northwestern Saline, southwestern Perry, and Garland County until 4:45.
Right. That is in this general area for this cell that is now straddling Highway 7. And what I'll do real quick, you fill us in. I'm going to run over here to this other computer.
This does still include Nimrod in the warning zone. Ragdale, you're in the warning zone as well. Hollis,
People who want to
looks
know
like the cell is right
on
over you right
Facebook
now.
what is going
Please seek
on.
shelter with this cell. You try to turn on the shear. The storm track here, you can see a lot of rotation indicated here. Please seek shelter in this area. We're talking far western tip of Saline County,
Okay.
Perry County, and parts of Garland County. In fact, mostly Garland County right now at this point is going to be associated with this cell.
Holy
We're
crap.
moving just to the west.
Somebody has posted a photo
Hot
of a definite tornado near North Little Rock.
Hot Springs Village as well, right along 192, 227, 298. And we're going to zoom in up here along 7, right along 7, another cell with a possible tornado.
And this one has weakened quite a bit. Doesn't mean it may not be producing a tornado, but if we switch directions and go to live view radar, I'll show you the velocity over the past hour. And it certainly has decreased its overall rotation. So this may be dying out. But here's Nimrod, Highway 7 and 314. Circulation, if there's any left, is right here along 7 and 314. Sarah?
Thanks, Bob. And then, yeah, we're going to, Hollis certainly should be seeking shelter immediately. What to do if you are in this area? You want to go to the bottom floor, separate yourself from the outside with as many walls as possible, a closet, a bathroom. Give the kiddos a blanket and a pillow, maybe a bicycle helmet. Make sure to grab that weather radio. With your phone, you can watch us through your iPhone or smartphone, and of course your iPad. We're streaming this through there. And then once again, if you have any storm damage pictures, send them only safely to THV 11 news at THV11.com. You can also post them to our Facebook page, but please only do so if you can do it safely.
The cell in Garland County right now is directly over Mountain Pine. If you know of anybody in Mountain Pine, or if you live near Mountain Pine, Highway 7, 298, that's where we're finding the center of circulation. See where the red and the green come together. Now, we don't want you to come out of your closet, Mountain Pine, and take a look, but for those of you that live elsewhere, this is the general area right here that we're talking about that could produce a tornado. Lifting to the northeast, Hot Springs Village, and on up the road, Jesseville. This cell is moving to the north-northeast. And as we look at our velocity range